Ready to talk? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's my pleasure to say a few words to introduce the second day of anticipating 2025. Well done to all of you who didn't overindulge last night. Those of you who were here yesterday, we had a very busy day. Heads were full, tired out in some ways with all the mental digestion that we had to do. But I'm glad that you, as the leaders of today's meeting, are here at the beginning, so well done. I'm going to just say a few opening remarks ahead of the speakers who will be taking us through today. If I look back at the single learning I have from yesterday, it's very hard to condense it in just one word, but I would say this is the message that I went home with and was in my mind last night. That to build a better future, which is possible, it's not just a matter of having great technologists developing the technology as fast and as smartly and as efficiently as possible. That's only one of two difficult disciplines that's needed. The other discipline is the discipline of culture engineering. I'm not referring to human tissue culture, I'm referring to the culture in which we live, in terms of what people think and what people expect and what people imagine is desirable for technology to accomplish. It's what people imagine would be desirable for society. And working on this culture engineering is every bit as hard and as difficult and challenging, but also every bit as important as all the hard, difficult, challenging, and important tasks in technology engineering. There's one word for culture engineering, which maybe some of you won't like. It's the M word, marketing. You know, we technologists often have a mixed set of views about marketing, that marketing allows bad quality products to win in the marketplace instead of good quality products. But no, marketing is a skill and a discipline that we futurists, we technologists, we must become expert in as well. And that was a key message I heard again from several of the presentation. So marketing means things like understanding the key consumers, understanding their key needs, not picking every of them, not trying to address everybody at once, but picking the ones, selecting them, the ones who will make the difference for the tipping point and the transformation. If we look at the companies in my own technology field, smartphones, that were really successful, time and again, they were the ones who took the effort to understand what consumers would like and provide it in a very simple and straightforward way. Marketing isn't just about, however, inspiring and understanding consumers. It's also about building a larger developer community, and it's also about building a larger community of partners, and that is what we're all about. The speaker who summed this up most interestingly for me yesterday was Mark Stevenson, who was in his whirlwind tour, his Optimist on tour. And one thing he said actually at the panel at the end struck me home. He referred to his training as a stand-up comedian. And he said that when he was going through comedy school, he was taught that good comedians are able to speak on the topics that they like. Good comedians are able to say the things that matter to them. And that distinguishes them from ordinary comedians. However, great comedians are able to say the things that the audience are inspired about and the audiences like to hear. And the brilliant comedians, they're the ones who are able to say what's really important to them in a way that the audience loves to hear. And that's a difficult skill. And he drew it on. He said, many scientists and technocrats, we admire them because they say what's on their mind. We say what they like to say. They're authentic. And we think of them as visionary. But often they don't say what the audience needs to hear. Politicians, in contrast, politicians are the people who often say what the people want to hear without necessarily meaning it and having a backup. But true world-class futurists, I can't remember if Mark said it exactly like this, they're the people who are able to say the important things, the things that really matter to them, in a way that the audience and the population as a whole are able to say, yes, this is what I needed to hear. And that's what we need to be better at, and that is the key message of the first day. So culture engineering, it's about marketing, it's a bit about politics, as you'll hear in some of the subsequent sessions. It's also about philosophy in the sense of changing what people think about. And as well as the futurist trend to this conference, you're hearing a lot about the Humanity Plus trend, which is the philosophy that says, yes, Humanity has not reached yet its apex. Our best time is not in the past. Our best time is in the future, when we enhance ourselves and elevate our conditions in a continuous way. It's not an end product. We're not talking about being perfect, but we're talking about evolving beyond where we were before by adopting the best that technology can offer and by adapting our culture in the way that technology enables too. So that was my summary of day one in a nutshell. I'm looking forward to the speakers from day two, building on these topics. I've seen the slides and the presentations. I think you are in for a great set of presentations, and I now declare day two open. Thank you very much.